nothing like this. You ain't seen nothing like this. You ain't seen nothing like this. Go, go. You ain't seen nothing like this. You ain't seen nothing like this. You ain't seen nothing like this. Go.
iBattle, make some noise. Yeah. I'm your host, Homeschool. We got the second round of the Captain's Cup. Artist on my right. Introduce yourself.
I'm ARCHDUKE REDCAT. I'm from Queens, New York. Syndicate. Follow me on TikTok. Let's have a good time.
Yeah, make some noise. Yeah. Artist on my left. Introduce yourself.
Big fucking Hunnit, big Cleveland shit, big NLBL shit, big camp shit. I battle Sue Surf. Let's go.
Okay. I bet we flipped off Cam. Arch won. He said Big Hunnit has to go first. Top of the round on Hunnit. Let's go.
It was hard for me trying to write this round. All the routes I could have took, but really couldn't find it. Because if y'all sincerely knew how grateful I was, y'all would understand that there's no way to rhyme it. So I decided to just say thank y'all. From the bottom of my fucking heart. From Lex, Paul, all the people that donated, all the rappers on the free Hunnit cards, y'all a bunch of stars. Truly. If I told y'all the emotions I'm feeling, y'all wouldn't believe them. Because the most valuable thing you can give a man outside of his respect is freedom. So again, thank y'all. Because less than 30 minutes after leaving the venue, niggas got stopped and then was locked. And the amount of time it takes to watch an episode on TV, we was being watched in a box, man. That shit had me hot. Man, that shit had me hot. Because they tried to do me, Arch, Tyreek, and Mozzie hella bad. Life was testing in ways that we better pass. It went from us going to get food to 7 digits each for our release. Guess that replaced the meal that we never had. But we was blessed with a lawyer that got the bros free, and my shit dropped down to a lesser bag. Bail was set at $250K. I'm antisocial. The judge gave me the biggest bond that I ever had. Hey. They tried to set us back. So again, thank y'all. For me, them 2 words couldn't be more true. Because I was on that island, surrounded by water, and had nothing to resort to. That's why I lightweight feel remorseful. Because you was one of the ones that supported. Now I gotta smoke you on this card tonight. But before we get into that, I know your name, Cat, but I must say that you my dog for life. Real shit. Now, do you want to fight? Now, do you want to fight? I ain't gotta use a steel pipe. Just punch him because it feel right. And stomp this nigga till it's flesh on the bottom of my jeans. Now, we both know what cuffs feel like. You a real dyke. You's a real dyke. This a kill strike. You's a real dyke. This a kill strike. You can spare me with that thug side. Bullet to his neck. Switch up how you speak. That's a shell for cat voice like Gary from SpongeBob. I'm about to win this by a landslide. So treasure these moments. Because I promise, you won't remember shit when you die. Because when I was down, these people uplifted my spirit. So it's only right I send yours to the sky. Nigga, time.
All right, let's go make some noise.
So before we do the back and forth, there's something I want to put aside. As you may have found out through that round, my opponent missed his last battle due to an arrest. If anything, it shook his pride. He was actually held at Rikers. And if you know anything about Rikers, you know very well he could have died. But the good news is, you're free, Big Hunnit. And now your believability is almost as good as mine. Good job. So you got arrested. Cool. So do you get respect now, dude? Did you get clout too? You're back in the cup. Better yet, round 2. All the love you're getting is pity. That's the only way you get crowds moved. You're fresh out. But as for my sympathy, you're gonna find out I'm fresh out too. I need him dead. I need him dead today. So he can't make it out the winter. So we in the whip, gunning it. Does that sound familiar? Everything gon' change. Everything gonna change that very night. Does that sound familiar? We endangering people that's just close to you for no reason. Does that sound familiar? I bet it does. Like when you were in that car squeamish, or maybe when you were in that cell thinking of who you put through that harsh weekend. At least they're good people. I mean, I can tell that they aren't steaming. You on the good side of Archangel, but on the bad side of Archdemons. I'll bleed them. Shotgun. I'll bleed them. Shotgun. I'm not the one you want to test. You'll be a guinea pig for these shells if you don't duck. Sound like the Wonder Pets. I'm dumb upset. I'm dumb upset. Because all of a sudden I gotta leave Hunnit dead? This was supposed to be a classic body. So that's exactly what they're gonna get. The Duke is in the tournament. Yeah, and I really might win it. Your life finished in like 5 minutes. The only distraction he had from his stupid mistake were this guy's writtens. He kept his cool by having rounds go through his head. But what if I did it? I'm different, and I'm so seasoned, my birthday every 3 months. I'm even showing age in the ring like a tree stump. It's red cat, but it's other colors listen, man. I'm showing age in the ring like a tree stump. It's red cat, but it's other colors I can be, son. I got the tools to put you in the dirt. I got a green thumb. He's dumb. You were talking crazy with all them call-outs. Brother, calm down. We got artillery. Let it all sound. He let it ring. We answering machines, and he fall down. Bow. That 1-800. Who you gonna call now? How did you get here? This was supposed to be classics beating, but now I have to beat him. Slumped is how I have to leave him. I'll duff G, slap him even, dump heat, have him bleeding. All because I didn't want to get hunted. Duck season, wabbit season. But let's say I shoot you with that same firearm from that rental whip. Nah. I'm going in a bag that nobody has in evidence. Tor is firing. Before this moron even said a thing. Yet again, you gonna see a judge before your sentences. You never been. You ain't anything. Honestly, your arrest has all the relevance. The biggest battle of your career is ranked on this event as 6th. I've been main eventing things. The tops of cards, it's never him. It's always big at the bottom of the bill, like a pelican. I'm better than darn near everybody. But I'm better than you are for sure. You think you sunning me till that sun in me is writing Art of War. Random, but your teeth need braces. But I think a bullet could accomplish more, so you may see my target, the Gap, sound like department stores. I'ma give big lots, sound like department stores. If the clothes make the man, brother, you are a department store. I'm about to stop, but I want to say I'm happy this is in Brooklyn. That was where my first home is. But y'all know I'm from Queens, man, and I've always been groundbreaking. So who really gonna be Cleveland? Time.
Queen shit. Make some noise. Queen shit.
Why are you only dangerous in battle rap? Because I listen, and you have 0 violent references in your music. You really square like a Rubik's. You put out projects, I'm from the projects. The work we did measured by a different type of rubric. So I'm clueless. You put out projects, I'm from the projects. The work we did measured by a different type of rubric. So I'm clueless. Cause in your songs we're together like the World's Fair, but on iBattle is our shoot shit. It's amusing how you're like an actual gun. Cause you connect a hammer to your pin so your rounds can have movement. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. Cause you don't peep this egregious hat has a woeful underside. Cause here, caterpillar. But he branches off and turns into a social butterfly. Go and cut the lies. Cause I'm not here to real nigga you to death. Just trying to understand what your mission is. Cause it's peace when he mixing hits, but shoot him up when he in this bitch be mentioning this viciousness, but ain't equipped with shit but penmanship. He a hypocrite. And in this instance, it's a handicap sticker. Cause you say disability got you in this spot when your validity is crippling. You think a killer fits?
That's crazy.
You think a killer fits the images we picture in when we listing your traits? Nigga, gun violence shouldn't exist in your case. when black maids mugged you and you did nothing. What the fuck is you gonna do with this fifth in your face? You should feel some.
Go.
What the fuck is you gonna do with this fifth in your face? You should feel some disgrace and switch up the pace, cause now you speaking to a nigga who was meant for stepping. Would I lift the weapon? Is in question. Get the message that you are a wordsmith. I am a wordsmith in Wesson.
Oh my God.
I am a wordsmith in Wesson. It is not impressive, cause yeah, Lex got faith in you, but none of these flaws was mentioned in your stock climb. But I got time, and I'm not lying when I say your career full of pushes, mushes, and chokes. Nigga, do you need the domestic violence hotline? Glock 9. Glock 9. Glock 9. No bad. Shit. Glock 9. Because my life mission was to create crime. It was a standard mag when I banged mine. You came off TikTok. Man, them short clips had niggas hearing about me through the grapevine. You just say rhymes. You just say rhymes, which is great, fine. Just take that violent shit and give it back. You need to switch your tax and take them disco-ass beats, preach your piece, and be an amputee. Take the arms away and live with that. That shit's a fact. That shit's a fact. Get his bitch a smack, then stump the dreads on his head to a crew cut. Oh, y'all gonna fight as a family? True enough. Well, he getting cremated for being too tough. And once his ashes in a vase about to be placed on a shelf, then y'all really gonna have to put y'all dukes up. Nigga, toot up. Right, nigga.
This is easy work. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So what you think happens to you when I'm leaving Earth? This is Cleveland's worst versus a guy who donated to your fundraiser, battled on your fundraiser card, and had his homies donate to the fundraiser, and now wants to be reimbursed. I want in triplicate. I need enough for my guys. So I got ropes and cables I'm gonna use to threaten this guy's life. He get dragged to a rooftop. The league you battle is Sky, right? You used to turbulence cars. Well, over here you get high, tied. This guy died tonight. That's what I need for my pay. I'm sure you's a hustler, but you don't do it at my rate. This the right way. So until you suckers can find Slade, I'm the biggest hustler on iBattle. Now watch me flip 100 to 5K. I said, oh my God. I said 1,000 on his head. Shooter only need 100 down. Ain't no place is safe. You get 100 down until 100 down. Drum on the bottom of the gun. It's about 100 round. Hollow tips, basically nothing in them. Like 100 round. You're nothing, clown. You're nothing, clown. But it's funny you think you're something now. Up a pound. Bullets zip like lightning through a thundercloud. They gonna talk about him getting clipped each time you come around. Sound like he got famous, but I promise you he's underground. You can't rap like that. You can't rap like that. There's no flow, the levee dry. I can pick pockets and steal hunted. It's petty crime. My rounds are dangerous. It'll make a rapper regret his lines. My guns got rounds that's dangerous. And they ones I don't gotta memorize. Buddy gonna wanna fight back, and I bet he tries. One shot aim that I got, yeah, I bet he dies. His fam trying to rush before he ends up in that steady light. Close, but they not quite reaching 100. Sound like Betty White, but never mind. Oh my God. That's a fact. That's a fact. What you think I've done? I wouldn't hold y'all breath. There's still a couple nuggets in this gold mine left. You get your dome rock, then you get your dome rock, then you get your dome rock, then you get your... I'ma see if you're unconscious. I'm thinking, no, not yet. But I got the perfect thing for those bumps and bruises. A cold compress. You should feel blessed. You actually made a lane with your sound. Basic and loud. Play to the crowd. You ever test a cologne on the back of your hand? I'm spraying the pound. You ever test a cologne on the back of your hand? I'm spraying the pound. I would keep doing what you would do, but it's hula hoops, wasting my round. So it's back to that red cat, that bullet where your chest at, that Archie wouldn't take a shot at with a step back, that bow, bow. You go down now, then his head crack. Spine shot, defibrillate him. The dead back, it's red cat. Oh my God. I go, it's ARCHDUKE, bro. You know what I'm talking about. I'm the guy who goes up on this league and then goes all out. You remember when they sent Anthony Davis to the Mavericks? That's crazy, because I'm going to put AD in your mom's mouth. I swear to God. That's not something you want to see. That's not something you want to see. And you were never my company. I got this battle and I said 50 strippers, 100 cheeks. Time.
Make some noise!
While he was talking about him and his buddies pitching in, I was like, he right. Fuck talking about you want to be reimbursed. All right. A buck! Stupid. No. Stupid. But this shit like playing in the park. Cause I'm a gem in the jungle. And if you swing on me, they gon' get the slide and I ain't with the guy in. Cause they say us black folk supposed to stick together. But as long as fuck niggas exist, I won't quit dividing. One time I got bullets as a present. And what I did with them ain't a bit surprising. Won't speak too much, but let's just say my ops was smart as fuck. All they brains died with a gift inside it. Get hit in silence. Get hit in silence. Let it ring on them with no witnesses. Like a couple that got hitched in private. Shit lit and violent. Fuck your side of the league. Boy, I'll bring a gun to water that might split Poseidon. Cause y'all think I gotta measure up. But with this 9mm, not an inch surviving. Red won't be able to read or spell booked after this. Boy, I'll put a switch on a cat like a witch in hiding. Blade in his... Blade in his noggin. That's a top pick to acknowledge how only here you a top pick. We like your pockets, but the topic is how the path for your career is like an ostrich. Let's use logic, because their eyes are bigger than their brains. And that coincides with how the animal you thought you was don't measure up to the optics. You need to stop it.
That's crazy.
You need to stop it, you little butt muncher. Using... You need to stop it, you little butt muncher. Little butt muncher, you little butt muncher. Let's go, nigga. You need to stop it, you little butt muncher. Using verse tracker to try to stunt hunger. Well, I did 40K my second year in battle rap. My haters chewing on that when they crunch numbers. Yeah, you got views. Yeah, you got views. But as far as most mentioned, there's no decision for this dumb fucker. Your claim screams such bummer. But go figure. How y'all expect a nigga named Chase to be a front runner? You a pen and puncher.
Oh my God.
How you expect a nigga named Chase to be a front runner? You a pen and puncher? Well, I'm a pen and puncher. You don't compare to the realness of my soul. Speaking, fiends go geeking off them old treatments. Getting high from Friday to Monday with no home of their own. On the go, sleeping. So fuck a ARCHDUKE being on the card. Them drug binges is what we call the dope weekend. I'm a cold demon with an old rifle and pistol. But I prefer the Remington over the coke clapping. It's like when Doc Brown got murdered and Marty went back to the past. This chase gon' end with a boat action. You an arch here. This chase gon' end with a boat action. He an ARCHDUKE, so revolts happen. So I hate you, blatantly. Go upstairs. A headshot gon' clear out every room in a place he think. I'm talking cadences, gracefully, the spaciously, vacancy. Then shoot at his gang aimlessly. Standing on business with arms crossed. No, I'm not doing that, and y'all not making me. But I made it home safely. Thank everybody in this bitch for rocking with me. Big Hunnit. Stand on so much business you can replace my boot with the Monopoly piece. So,
Fire, make some noise!
Mac the Captain once said, my father left me at a fork in the road, so I ate off it. He was one of the greatest, I ain't fronting. To rhyme up to that line, he said, we made change off it. That told me to break Hunnit. Say Hunnit. I hate your penmanship because it stays so limited. You could take it away from Hunnit and it makes no differences. I should bash the memories out your skull so your brain won't finish them. Then you gotta go to sleep, dream bits and pieces, wake up and hope doctors can recreate those images. I'm finna get inhumane. They gotta hide this from the sponsors. You can't face Red Streak. I put my foot down. I'm E-Honda. Rifle. You can't face Red Streak. I put my foot down. I'm E-Honda. Rifle with a scope and a stand, cause the range is that much longer. That's 6 feet from one arm with one eye and 3 legs. I made a monster. I'm a conquer. Anywhere you stay out, the moment I come round, red lining it, and we black out by sundown, I can book a flight like that. So really what you want now is NFL. I'm running 100 yards soon as I touch down. It's up now. Beating this rapper is a cinch. I'm lapping him even if I did half of what I inked. I looked up a best of Big Hunnit compilation, and I missed the thing because I accidentally blinked. Brother, you stink. But you're supposed to win? I beg your pardon. This ain't even the quarterfinals. I'm just getting started. I'm the better rapper, the better writer, and the better artist. I'm gonna have Cleveland look goofy. I feel like Seth MacFarlane. And Red's a marksman. So you're really not gonna fly. I have him in the ER. I'm talking hospitalized. If I send Hunnit to 1, then he probably dies. If I say Hunnit to 1, that's the odds he survives. Do not revive. Do not revive. The mortician gotta insure a new space, cause he ain't doing too great. He in the morgue in 2 days. The family gotta identify him right before it's too late. I'm like, how can you really tell that's Hunnit? Of course, the blue face. I'm too great to deal with all the hateful chatter. They're gonna disqualify my rounds if I wait or stammer, like I ain't the standard or they favorite rapper, or I wasn't on a card called Free Hunnit so we could say it backwards. But when they say me and you, they still say the latter, which is crazy because by every metric you just ain't a factor. You battled J. Kruger, Swamp, and 6'8", you bastard, and they still never gonna have your jersey hang from rafters. But that's whatever. You know what? Rap for my audience. Brother, take the platter. You can even brag about the views and frustrate me after. I'm starting to see how we can be compared, and it's great it's captured. Because you can't make me angrier like I can't make you madder. And I wish I could help, but I don't know what helping out I could do. You got no decent traits or decent slogans, no clout, and no crew. I'm surprised when you rapped, you could keep this crowd in this room. I would say you're chopped liver, but if I battled that, it'd get hundreds of thousands of views. I say, at this point, quit battle rap. It's never like the hype, and it's never worth all the trouble. Just take my advice. You don't want to be stuck here like you were almost stuck there, nights and nights. I say you don't want to be stuck here like you were stuck there, nights and nights. Oh, I'm done? Yeah. Oh!